Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're gonna be jumping into another session of Epic 7 out today. Got some RTA for you guys. Yeah, that right there that you just saw on the screen, that was me having a lot of fun. A lot of fun fighting against cleavers lately. Picking Rinnock, Commander Pavel, Freerin, Brywitch Assyria, all the fun stuff, yeah. And I've been trying to test out Ice DN, as you can see on the screen here, because she also recently got buffed with Emma Bologna and Fire Charlotte and some other units, right? And so I really wanted to make sure that we can test her, and to do that, we ended up changing some of our pre-bans, you know, taking out Genesis Roz, taking out Swift Flagbearer Sigrid, trying to go for Noto's bans, Shepherd of the Dark DN bans. At first I wasn't banning Shepherd of the Dark DN, getting absolutely cleaved, just destroyed, and then so I banned her, let Genesis Roz through, and now we're just getting cleaved by Genesis Roz. It's absolutely ridiculous, guys. I don't know how we're gonna keep doing this, like testing units out in RTA when it's literally just impossible. These drafts are getting more and more difficult the more units they introduce into the game, and the less resources they actually let you use to fight against them. And what I mean by that is, there's no extra pre-bans here. Look at this, doubled up Notos. No pre-bans, no extra pre-bans, no... Like, I know the ban protection is like supposedly to help people with drafts and stuff and make it better and more fair. It hasn't been proven to be more fair. First pick usually still has the advantage in terms of winning. Right, I think it's like 52% to 48%. A very small difference, but still 4% more winning is still a lot more winning, right? Than a 50-50, right? So yeah. Anyway, what do we have here? We have a Lady of the Scales. I am a little tilted right now, but I think we'll get over it. Hopefully, I think I have to take Genesis Roz from this guy, and I think I'll just take the nurse as well. I think I have to do this. I really don't want to. This is just so degenerate, and I hate this so much. But we're just gonna have to. This guy's in Warlord, outranking me, picking Lady of the Scales, which means typically they're playing really aggressively. Typically Lady of the Scales teams are much more aggressive, right? But this guy's actually going for a slower team? Picking Assyria here is actually kind of crazy. We're gonna go for Mort then. And what else can we do? Gonna go for the Mort. Swift Flagbearer Sigrid seems kinda nice. Maybe we're just gonna pick all the units that we typically lose to. We're just gonna pick all the units we typically lose to. How about that? Go for the Swift Flagbearer Sigrid. What can go wrong here? We have Mort, we have Nurse. We can always superhumanize Mort if we don't want to superhumanize Roz, assuming Roz gets banned. Let's just see what happens. But yeah, like I was saying, RTA getting to be a little bit more of a miserable experience as the devs continue to ignore it. Now, I know on Saturday we got a live stream outlining a bunch of future updates that we're going to see, RTA included, and one of the main things for RTA that they're going to introduce is not a third pre-ban. Anything but a third pre-ban, actually. No global bans, no sort of limiting the types of units that you can use on each team, right? So you can't stack like a bunch of degenerate stuff together. They're just going to introduce AI so that AI can help pick the drafts for you. Not only will it pick drafts for you, it'll give you 3 options to choose from for each pick that you have. So, you know, if your opponent picks Lady of the Scales, Empyrean Ilanov, they'd be like, oh yeah, here, pick Rinnock, that's a good choice. And you'd be like, oh, okay, cool, and you pick Rinnock. It'll also ban for you. So let's say my opponent has 5 bans, or 5 picks here, and they'll be like, you know, the AI might be like, oh yeah, you didn't know Bison and Huayang's good here? Here, pick Bison and Huayang. Also, did you know that, Lady of the Scales is a really commonly banned unit. You can probably just ban her and just win, right? So boom, we're just gonna ban her as well, and like, it's just ridiculous, right? There's no skill involved anymore if they implement a feature like that. Now, the silver lining, if I can even call it a silver lining, is that they will be, how do I put it? They will be implementing this in Challenger and lower, right? Champion and higher won't have the AI feature to guide, which I think is like okay, I guess. I don't know how I feel about it in general, because if you think about it in the perspective, and this is an analogy I always make, if you think about the perspective of first-person shooters, right? In FPS games, if you were to say, hey, new players get an automated aim assist feature for, you know, your rifles and stuff, your snipers and things. Would that go over well? Because it's not going to click for you, right? It's like if you're drafting and you're in a game, they're not going to choose your skills for you. Maybe not yet. Maybe in the future they'll implement something like this, right? But they'll tell you what units you should bring. I don't think that that's a good... I just don't think that that's a good feature to have. It doesn't teach players what characters do, why they're useful in certain situations or anything of the sort. It just lets you kind of turn off your brain, and it changes this PvP landscape where most of the skill actually happens in draft, right? All this actual gameplay here is RNG, right? In terms of dual attacks and 15% and all that good stuff. So, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I just want to rant about that a little bit, just in case you missed out on the live stream and all the fun news that's going to be coming out. There's a lot of great things coming out, trust me. Like, there's a lot of cool things that are going to be happening. By the way, I did not even think about what I was doing here. This is such a degenerate team. I don't know why we're allowed to pick stuff like this. Nurse Roz together is just... That was the first match I won in, what, 9 matches. Lost 8 in a row, win 1 because I'm picking Nurse and Genesis Roz. Because, legitimately, how do you lose when you have Nurse and Genesis Roz together? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, back to the AI stuff. Not a huge fan. I know some people might have conflicting opinions about that. I think if you're going to implement it in like Masters and lower. Let people use AI if they really want to get Masters to get the RTA skin. But even then, I feel like that's a cop-out. That's a cheat. That's just... It's terrible, right? Implement something like that for PvE suggestions. You know, how to beat Hall of Trials. Here's some PvE suggestions. You know, at this point... they're making PvE harder than PvP in this game, where the end game of this game is actually just PvP. And you can argue that it's not actually the end game or whatever, but the fact that we have an Epic 7 World Championship, kind of already says a lot about, you know, what we have going on right now. So, yeah, I would say... It's just an awful idea. I hope Smilegate rolls that idea back. You know, they'll throw out a bunch of, things in their updates, and sometimes they'll cancel parts of updates. They'll cancel some buffs and balance patches and things like that too. I really hope that they get rid of this because it's gonna be terrible, just absolutely awful. I can't see a world in which it's gonna be good and it's gonna go over well. I know they're trying to introduce more people into the PvP landscape, into RTA and such. I just really don't think so. I just really don't think it's gonna be the best for the health of the game long term. Right? Alright, anyway, what do we got here? We got a lot of stuff, and I don't like what I see. So I'm gonna pick Numa Luna to shut down the Bologna here. Gotta think a little bit right now, because we do have more unique picks on the other side. Say more unique as in like Emma Bologna, right? You always see the Boss Room, you always see the Rinnock. How do we shut this down? How do we shut this down? Do we go for a... I could go for a Monarch Assyria, but no. I think what I'll do... you know what? Let's go for Monarch Assyria. Why not? Let's go for Monarch Assyria. It'll really punish the Rinnock, I think, if I let the Rinnock through. Rinnock would be really bad in terms of stealing stats from Genesis Roz or whatever, but I think this will be okay. Maid Chloe is also fine, because we have... I mean, we have Numa Luna, who's going to seal everybody. Oh, my opponent's gonna use DN. Okay, that's the unit I actually was gonna try to use today, but I guess not. So, Ice DN coming out. This is actually a pretty good team for Earth Landy, right? Because he has so many buffs that he's stacking up here. I think what I'll do is... Wait, DN doesn't have anti-crit anymore. She has defense penetration resistance. I think I'm still gonna ban the DN. I think I'm still banning the DN, because Numa Luna is going to be fast enough to cleanse everything, right? Or, sorry, strip everything, so this will be good. Okay, he didn't fall for the Landy bait here, but that's fine. We'll give HP to the team. Okay, anyway, we're gonna keep focusing on the game now for the time being. let me know what your thoughts are of the AI stuff in the comments down below. It's the first video I'm making after the stream, so the video you saw yesterday was like pre-recorded. It was before the stream went live and everything like that. Oh wow, he's focusing down my nurse. Okay, I don't think this kills. I'm hoping it doesn't. Okay, that was a lot of damage. I think I do go for the skill 3 here. Right, Landy getting extra fighting spirits also kind of cool. But I do need a seal here because I can't have Landy. Ooh, very nice. Wow, that's such a small chance to get the greater attack buff there. That's cool. Let's go for it. Let's go for a... Why do we skill 2? Just go for a skill. I mean, this is what happens, guys. This is what happens when you don't implement 3 pre-bans. You don't allow the opponents to kind of change up how they draft and how they play and all this stuff. You just let stuff like this through, right? How are we supposed to... How are you supposed to compete against stuff like this? Genesis Ra's just destroyed everything. For no reason, by the way. For absolutely no reason. Oh, by the way, and then the maid's not even gonna get a turn. You thought the maid was gonna get a turn? No. Because why would she get a turn if we have Nurse who can just decimate everything? Yeah. This video, I guess, is a showcase of just the degeneracy of certain units, like Nurse and Genesis Ra's. Like, why are they allowed to exist? Why are they allowed to exist at this point? We need more pre-bans. We need, and I'm not saying like Nurse is like super broken, busted, awful. I don't like fighting against her. I don't like using her either because she seems like a cop-out. It's so easy to win with her. But she does make certain units like really, really powerful, and I wish we can like ban things to break up these combos. At the same time, I would love to use Nurse with something funny like Stark, just doubling his HP and seeing what he can actually do, right? And more pre-bans, I think, would just allow more flexibility with people in their drafts. I don't know. Otherwise, we're just going to see the same units being picked over and over and over. Even with the AI being implemented, for the people who are supportive of AI and saying that, oh, it'll fix RTA, it's just going to... The AI is going to train off of what people normally pick, and then it's going to promote the same picks. So you're going to see even less variety and more people just picking the same stuff over and over and over again. So yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind, right? Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? We got Rinnock, and I'm going to go for the same exact combo, because why would you not when it is tried and true? And it's really hard to break up. They have to ban one of these 2 units. Pretty much guarantee you have to ban one of these 2 units. Otherwise, you just kind of cleave their entire team. Now, this guy can play fast and cleave us. That's the thing. You can go for Briarwitch ban protection, free run up here. Might be a decent option, but if they're going slow, like if they're going to tank down with Boss Runka and stuff, maybe not quite gonna work out. We'll see. I might try something cheeky here in just a second, but... What was the point of this video? Oh yeah, I was trying to use DN. I was trying to use Ice DN. That's the whole reason we went for these pre-bans. Instead, we're the degenerates here using stuff like this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so Boss Runka stuff. Okay, that's fine. Can we go New Moon Luna still for this? We can go New Moon Luna. Tori's picked up. Do we have any fixed damage units that we can bring in here? Ooh. Fixed damage could be cool, like a Bellion. We superhumanize Bellion here. That would be disgusting. Wait, why not? Why would you? Wait, why would you not? Why would you not do that? Let's do that. Let's throw in a... Ooh, do we go Swift Flagbearer Sigurd, or do we go for like a Sea Phantom Politis? What would be nice to push up my team with, right? After Rinnock goes? I would like to push up my team. Let's go for... You know what? We could go for a DN. No. Let's go New Moon Luna. New Moon Luna's splash damage here is going to be good against the Tori, right? Skill tuned to the Tori is pretty much game. So we'll do that. I know Boss Ruka is kind of in our way, but we do have Genesis Ra's to help us with that situation. Gonna go for the New Moon Luna. He's gonna go for the Sylvan Sage Vivian. Okay. Sylvan Sage Vivian's a little bit annoying. We could probably go for a Solitaria. Ooh, mine's not geared. Yeah, no, mine's missing a couple pieces. Because Solitaire will get rid of her focus. We can also go ML Politis here, actually. ML Politis doesn't seem that bad. Monarch of the Sword of Syria, do we really care? I think we still go ML Politis here, right? Sea Phantom Politis. And I might just ban this, honestly, and just fight the rest. Right, Sea Phantom Politis cuts Sylvan Sage Vivian's focus gains in half. Even if he bans Genesis Raz, I think we'll be okay. If he bans Nurse, we might be in a little bit more trouble. Because Nurse will just be able to superhuman. Oh, he's getting rid of the... Okay, I'm actually fine with that. I'll be honest. I'll give Attack Imprint to the team just to squeeze out any extra bit of damage that I can. HP Imprint's going to be really important here. Team HP Imprint's going to be super important there. For just bulking up my 2 tanks. And let's go for it. I have Bellion in the backline. I probably should have put Nurse in the backline. I think we'll be okay. We'll go for this. We'll push up the Bellion a little bit. Definitely paid attention to my own artifacts. Awakened Leaf, right? Oh, Nurse still cuts. Hang on. Nurse still cuts. Wait a minute. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Do we go for the Genesis Raz? I think so. Just go for the Genesis Raz here. I don't think he can withstand the power of a Genesis Raz in this situation. Soulburn, Seal, Collapse. We'll try to get rid of the boss of Runka if we can. Okay, that's a lot of damage already. Let's go for the skill 3. 60k HP Genesis Raz. Can he do it, guys? I don't know. Yeah, was there any doubt? I mean, how do you... Guys. I lost 8 matches in a row to stuff like this. And now, you know, if we really seriously want to try climbing, it wouldn't really be that hard, right? It really isn't that bad, huh? Oh, Tori almost got us there. Okay, the good thing is ML Politis is going to come in and just kind of let us, you know, take care of this Vivian. Yep, there we go. Maybe do a little bit of this. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I wonder if I've actually been really trying in the past couple seasons to get to Emperor, because maybe I'm just trying too much to have fun in the game rather than playing to win. I guess if you're trying to play to win, this stuff is kind of brain dead, right? Just pick Nurse, Genesis Raz, cleave. Nurse, Genesis Raz, cleave. Pick the Bellion, cleave. Quote unquote cleave. Right? Not real cleave, but turn 2 cleave. Okay, what do we got here? Zero Harseti. But yeah, we don't need 3 pre-bans, guys. We don't need any of that. We don't need global bans. We don't need you know, limitations. Fun limitations like, hey, you can only pick 2 of every element or 2 of every class. Like, you know, that's a limit. Nope, none of that. So we're just gonna go for first pick Nurse, because I think taking her is probably the best choice for first pick. Lady of the Scale's gonna get snatched up. Maybe they'll take the Genesis Raz. That'll be okay. No, they're not. So what do? We have a Rinnock here, Lady of the Scales. So we do this. Genesis Raz. And, where are you? Oh, they banned Harseti too? Okay, they did ban Harseti. Alright, I wasn't even paying attention to my opponent's pre-bans and stuff. Pick the Genesis Raz. What do we pick here for next unit? I could pick Bellion. I could very much pick Bellion. Do I want to do that, though? Yeah, let's do it. Pick the Bellion. Lock him down from picking aggressive cleave stuff. Okay, he's gonna go for Tomoka. That's perfectly fine. Defense penetration resistance. Or, so, defense penetration. He's gonna get the defense penetration resistance here. He's gonna go super aggressive with the Tomoka. Lady of the Scales as well. Very, very nice. We are gonna try to, not die to that. And to not die to it, I think we have a pretty... Do we have a simple option of going Monarch of the Sword of Syria? If he picks Mort, we're kind of screwed, right? We might have to ban the Lady of the Scale, so we don't do that. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for Lone Crescent Bologna and Setsuka. For some evasion onto the team. These units are also pretty good against the Bellion, so I don't want my opponent to take that. So we're just going to take these. He's gonna go for Xeno to increase his hit chance on my units. That's fine. You can increase your hit chance on my units. We're gonna do this. You can hit the Bologna probably. That's fine. The Xeno is okay. I think this is alright, yeah? HP imprint for everyone. This is all good. Okay, let's see what happens. Does Tomoka get to one-shot my Genesis Raws and cause extinction? We shall see. He might, honestly, because of the Rinnock here. Dealing the extra fixed damage and stuff. Uh-oh, guys. See? If they play a little bit more aggressively, this team kind of falls apart. It's not like a... it's not a foolproof team. Would be kind of funny if we still won, though. Okay, Tomoka's gonna come in. Gonna kill the Genesis Raws, yeah? Okay, Xeno's gonna definitely cut us here. Go for Genesis Raws, there's no way you don't. Do we survive? Nope, we don't. Extinction, we can't revive here. Xeno's gonna come in, skill 3. No evasion for us. Nurse goes down, Bologna comes in. Okay, that's really good damage, actually. Rinnock is stunned, that's fine. Bologna might have a chance to take a turn here. He's gonna go for the Bellion, please counter. No counter! Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, hang on, he even cleansed there. Oh, good counter, good counter, good counter. Okay, there we go. There's at least something. Tomoka's gonna go get rid of the Bellion. Alright. Uh-oh. Second attack. Oh, yo, hang on, that's not cool. Okay, let's go for this. Can Bologna actually solo this? I don't think so, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try our best. Got a pretty beefy Bologna here. Alright, this hit is gonna cause us a skill 2. Okay. There we go. We have a bigger buff now, so more damage. Xeno didn't go down yet. I'm a little afraid that Tomoka has a skill 2 here. Oh, she does. Okay. That was close, Alright, cool. Got a loss under our belt. There we go. Snap us back into reality here. We were like in a trance earlier, just like picking Genesis, Raws, and Nurse. Oh, brother. Okay, we threw out the plan of trying to use DN out the window immediately. Alright, what do we got here? I got a Warlord player. So now let's try to think. Instead of just going with the AI drafts, automated system of drafts here, let's actually try to think of what we're gonna do. Because we can't pick the same thing over and over and expect to win every time, right? Let's still ban these, because we're testing these pre-bans anyway right now, so let's see what we got. No Harsetti, no Lady of the Scales. We'll first pick the Nurse. I feel like we were doing better going second, right? Going second here with picking like the Nurse Raws stuff was pretty solid. This guy's playing slow right now, so that's good. Tomoka's just one of those units I still have to learn to play around. I don't have Tomoka. I would really love to have Tomoka so I can actually test her out and use her. But I don't have her. A lot of you guys in the comments would be like, Azza, why aren't you using Tomoka? Tomoka would be great to use. We should use Tomoka. She would be great to use. I would love to use her. Don't have the ability to use her right now. Let's go for... Genesis Raws here? No Harsetti. Genesis Raws. We can go... Raz Hua Young? Bystander Hua Young? Do we go Bystander Hua Young here? We could go Bystander Hua Young, yeah. We'll do Bystander Hua Young over the Genesis Raz here. Pick that, right? We have Nurse, he's gonna go Rinnock. Rinnock is typically a really good choice into Raz. He's gonna go Tactical Archetype Koli. We have 2 units who are immune to debuffs. I think we're fine. Monarch of the Sword of Syria, super strong here, and a mitigation unit for this Rinnock would also be nice. If we go Empyrean Ilanov, would that be good? I think so. Empyrean Ilanov would be kind of nice here. For the defense penetration resistance, we'll still take all of the beatings of the splash damage, though. Yeah, I think we still go the Empyrean Ilanov. Defense penetration resistance is too good to pass up, so let's go for that. And... if my opponent picks Mort, we ban that. If they pick Sario, we ban that. Okay, cool. He bans the Assyria. We have pretty much all that we want. Do we? I think so, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see what we can do here with another Genesis Raz Nurse game. He's probably going to steal stats from Hua Young or Raz here. But then again, all the other players have been attacking Nurse, like, directly. Don't know if that's what they're going to do. They could maybe finish off the nurse. I don't know. Skill 2 into nurse. Okay, Colley's gonna come in, defense break, push her back, right? Okay. Skill 3 here. Rinok already penetrates defense, so the defense break doesn't really help with damage here, I don't think. Colley's bombs might kill the nurse, though. Okay, doesn't proc the Bison Hua-Young there. Uh-oh, are we in trouble now? Are we in trouble? He's gonna get rid of nurse. I need to re-gear my nurse, actually. She's not even, like, at her full strength, which is hilarious to me, because she is currently, right now, only, 250 speed. She's only 250 speed. Colley's about to lose her buff after this turn, so she can soul burn into maybe Empyrean Ilanov? Yeah, okay, 3 bleeds. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. He's probably going to protect the boss Arunka here, yeah? Protect the boss Arunka. No, protects Rinok instead. Okay. He's gonna go for the Empyrean Ilanov, that's fine. I am not going to do Genesis Raz here just yet. We're just gonna go for skill 1. Let's see who he decides to go for with the boss Arunka. This might be bad for us, actually. This might be bad. See, the moment I start actually trying to think about my draft, I think we're losing. Maybe we do need an AI system in this game. Alright, wait, he only skill 1'd. Why didn't he... Alright, I'm gonna go for this. Try to heal up my Bison Hua-Young. She's below half health. She has Sigurd's Scythe. So, boom. Good. Extinction. Very nice. Beautiful stuff. Colley's super slow right now. We can go for a skill 3 onto her. Try to finish her off. That's just less bodies on the field so that Genesis Raz's damage becomes even greater. There we go. Good stuff. Rinok gets to go another skill 2. Okay, she was probably going to go for the Raz now, just take away some of his HP. No, he's going to go for Hua-Young instead. Okay. Pushes her back quite a bit. Ruel's going to probably put invincibility up on the Rinok, I would assume. Invincibility here will protect Rinok and the Ruel will be kind of good. Yep, there you go. I don't think he's protecting the Colley here. Just really, really doubt he's protecting the Colley. I'm gonna go for the Rinok. No, he's gonna... Okay. Let's go for this then. Go for that. Go for the skill 3. Give me back my Bison Hua-Young stats. Alright, get rid of this. Get rid of the Pilfer that's on my team. There we go, Prophetic Candlestick procking, but Colley not really going to be able to do much after this turn. Ruel is going to be super obnoxious, but if my Bison Hua-Young can do anything here, it'd be great. Okay, we're still okay. Ruel can put a skill 2 up, probably on herself, right? Probably on herself. Probably. No, she's not going to. I think this guy's misplaying a little bit here. Bison Hua-Young has 2 turns into her passive procs. Okay, so... I'm gonna go for this. Bison Hua-Young can attack the Ruel. I think she's... Oh no, hang on. Oh, Genesis Raz attack the Ruel. We're just gonna finish this off. More targets for Ruel to revive, the better for me. We're just gonna go for a skill 1. Okay, Prophetic Candlestick. She can revive now. She's gonna bring back the Rinok. Gosh, this is gonna be one of those games, right? Just infinite reviving of a unit. It's gonna be awful. Absolutely awful. Okay, it's only 15k HP Ruel. Actually, she's pretty squishy, now that I see. The good thing is Bison Hua-Young's able to kind of turn cycle here. I think she has a skill 3, but we have Empyrean Ilanov still. He might just get rid of the Ilanov. That'll put us at a huge disadvantage here. He is going to go for the Bison Hua-Young, so it's not going to be a whole ton of damage from this. The splash damage might get us. Okay, does not quite get us. Rinok is stealth now, which is a huge issue, actually. Oh, it's actually a huge issue. Hang on, hang on. I don't like this. Genesis Raz is going to lose his buff. I'm going to just skill 1 to gain combat readiness right now. Gonna go for this. Renok at least loses this turn first before... Yeah, before Ruel gets to put the buff up on her. Genesis Roz have... Yes, he does. Skill 2 into Skill 3. I'm hoping Renok doesn't lap us. He's not gonna... Okay. Alright, hang on. Soulburn Skill 2. Into a Skill 3. I think this guy's not using Ruel to her maximum potential, so we're probably going to take this game here. Maybe in the future there'll be an AI that recommends certain skills for your units in match so that you don't misplay ever. Ooh, okay, cool. Bison Huayang gets to go. I think we just get rid of the Renok here with a skill 3. Right, that way Ruel can't revive her. She can only revive the Coley, and I don't think Coley can solo this team, so... Boom. There we go. Sigurd Scythe healing. We're not on a plus 30 Sigurd Scythe, by the way. If we were, it would have been much better. She's gonna heal herself. Alright, we're just gonna be held hostage here, I guess. She can revive, but she can only revive Coley. Okay, she is gonna revive the Coley. Oh my goodness, guys, this is... Oh boy. Bystander Huayang. I really do need to gear her up a bit better. That's what I need to do next. Find a way to gear up my Bystander Huayang to be a bit more resilient. Because I feel like she's still a little too squishy, and I don't know how to make her better. Oh man, Huayang has to go again. I really didn't want her. I wanted to go after the Coley here. Alright, let's see what she does. Does she have a skill 3? She does not. Can he do this? Oh, he might be able to do this. I don't know. She has nothing but a skill 1, but then Coley can come in with a skill 2, push herself up, then she's skill 3s. Go for the Roz, okay. Defense break, okay. We're vulnerable now to debuffs. I don't know. Is he gonna do it? This is not gonna deal enough damage for Bison Huayang to proc here. Oh yeah, it does finish us off, but can I go for this? There we go. She's gone. Ruel has a skill 2 she can put on herself. Oh my gosh, look guys, it's a... Oh my god, this is going down to the wire here. You guys could have argued that I should have gone for the Ruel earlier. Get another revive. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Maybe I should have gone for the Ruel. I don't think I could have killed though with just a kick onto the Ruel earlier. So I went for the Coley. Coley comes back. Okay, Coley really can't do much right now because she can't put bleeds or anything. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to... I don't think I even need to soul burn this right now, but there's no reason not to soul burn it, so let's just go for this. I don't think Ruel can kill us here. I think we got this. 3 extinctions, right? There's no way. There's no way. Come on. Come on. All we would really do is just hold off until we got a proper skill 3. Oh, there we go. Nice counter. Some healing, some combat readiness there. He can't revive anymore. He's just stalling at this point. Alright, this guy is just gonna hold us hostage. I'll do a little fast forwarding of the video so you guys can see the outcome to see if we actually win or not. Maybe he's gonna win, I don't know. Alright, so this guy basically just wasted about like 6-7 minutes of my time, and the outcome was inevitable. So there you guys go. This guy's just holding people hostage. I don't know why he's doing that. Please don't do that, guys, in preseason. But yeah, I'm stubborn as well, so I held on here. And that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.